another episode of Whiskey Society. And here in San Diego, we're starting to see those temperatures rise, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to introduce you to some of my favorite summertime whiskeys. But before we get started, let's meet one of 7 Grand's most infamous bartenders.
Thank you, Josh. Welcome to 7 Grand San Diego. My name is Marty. I'm the lead bartender here, and I'm here today to show you all how to make my favorite summer cocktail. It's called a blackberry bourbon smash. Let's start by talking about the ingredients. First, you're going to need fresh lemon, cut in half. Going to need 5 fresh mint leaves. Going to need 8 blackberries. And we're going to need simple syrup. That is 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Going to need your whiskey, of course. I chose a high proof bourbon. I went with Wild Turkey 101. And I chose a Jamaican style ginger beer to top off. For garnish, lemon twist and a sprig of mint. All right, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make this drink step by step as if I was making it at home. So we're going to take 5 mint leaves. We're going to put these directly into the small tin. We're going to take our 8 blackberries, put these directly in. What we're going to do is muddle these 2 together. Just a little bit, kind of gently, because we don't want to bruise the mint badly, because it will get bitter if we do. So, just a little to incorporate the mint with the blackberries. There we have it. Now, we're going to add lemon juice. I'm going to use a hand juicer, half a lemon, fruit side down, pulp side down, citrus side down, cut side down. We're going to squeeze this directly into a small tin. This is going to be about 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce of lemon juice, or half lemon. Half ounce simple syrup. And most importantly, I prefer 2 ounces of bourbon. We have a lot of ingredients here. You want the whiskey to sing through the entire drink, so you could do 1.5 ounces if you like, 1 3/4 ounces if you like. I prefer 2. Wouldn't do more than that. Now that we have our ingredients, we're going to add ice to our glass and to the cocktail shakers. All right. Pour our ingredients over the ice. Give it a little slap. Get it vacuum sealed. About a 5 ounce vigorous shake. Hawthorne strainer, fine strainer. Pour directly over the ice. And you're making ginger beer. Top this baby off. And to give it a little stir with a chopstick here. Lemon twist. Sprig of mint. Paper straw. Blackberry bourbon smash. Cheers. Thank you all for coming. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay connected with each other. Looking forward to see you all soon. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Well, thank you, Martin. That looks refreshing. So I'm fond of saying there's a whiskey for every situation. And here are my summertime suggestions. Our first whiskey is Four Roses Small Batch. This Kentucky straight bourbon is a batch of 250 barrels, give or take, aging from 6 to 7 years old, which is gonna give this whiskey a nice, deep, complex flavor profile. Coming in at $35 a bottle or less, this is a must-have at my house because it is my favorite whiskey to make old fashions with. Let's give it a try. Delicious. It's light, it's creamy, but with enough depth of flavor to yearning for another sip. Our second whiskey is the Balvenie Caribbean Cask. This 14-year-old single malt scotch is one of my all-time favorite whiskeys to drink on the rocks on a hot summer's day. Coming in at around $60 to $80 a bottle, it is a must-have scotch. This whiskey is aged in bourbon barrels and then finished in ex-rum barrels. This extra maturation is gonna lead to enhancing those vanilla characteristics, but also adding some spicy notes as well as some floral and tropical fruit characteristics. Let's give it a try. Smells good. You really get those rum notes. A great whiskey. It's rich, it's malty, tons of sweet molasses spice on the finish. That's a great whiskey for summertime. Last but not least, we have Glenmorangie's Nectar d'Or. This single malt scotch is aged for 10 years in ex-bourbon barrels, but what really makes it stand apart from other whiskeys is the final 2 years it spends in ex-Sauterne casks. Sauternes are sweet French wines, and this extra maturation in those white dessert wine barrels gives it a lot of sweet, sugary notes naturally, which is why this whiskey is named Nectar of Gold. It smells like sunshine and tastes even better. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. 7 Grand is still closed, but we look forward to reopening and seeing your smiling faces again. As always, drink responsibly.